Today we're on lesson number 3. We're going to review the different present tenses, the verb be, the verb have. We're going to talk about some of the differences between Spanish and English. Before we get started, do you have any questions from lesson number 2?
No, I need to do my homework. I have really busy last week and I don't have time for practice the homework in my book.
Okay, so no questions right now.
No.
All right, well, let's get started with our review of the verb be. Remember, Maria, the verb be is completely different in English, so you have to study it separately from everything else. Here I have an example of a positive sentence. You are a student. If I want to make a question with the verb be, the person and the verb are backwards. So I call this the rule of X, la regla de X, because I can draw an X between the subject and the verb to crisscross them. Now we have a question. So the question looks like this. Are you a student? Okay?
Okay.
So let's practice. Just make this into a question.
Are you a teacher? Is she a dishwasher? Is he a manager? Are you a construction worker? I a server?
Keep going. Questions.
Is she a teacher? Are we chefs? Are you a housewife? I a student? Are we dishwasher? Is Luke a carpenter? Are they bosses? Are you a housekeeper? I a landscaper? Is Daniel a manager?
You got it. Is this a pen?
Yes, this is a pen.
Is this a table?
Yes, it is a table.
Is this a chair?
Yes, it is a chair.
Is this a notebook?
Yes, it is a notebook.
Is this a book?
Yes, it is a book.
Is this a backpack?
Yes, it is a backpack.
Excuse me.
No, I said no.
Not a backpack.
Of course.
It's a purse.
Okay.
Is this a pencil?
No, this is not a pencil.
It is a marker.
It is a mark.
Is this a computer?
No, this is not computer. It is TV.
Is this a projector?
No. It is not a projector. It is how do you say
Whiteboard.
whiteboard.
Is this a whiteboard?
No, this is not a whiteboard. This is a desk.
Is she a student?
Yes, she is a student.
Is she a chef?
Yes, she is a chef.
Is he a landscaper?
Yes, he is a landscaper.
Is she a server?
Yes, she is a server.
Is he a teacher?
Yes, he is a teacher.
Is he a construction worker?
No, he is not construction worker. He is actor. An actor.
An actor. Is she a manager?
No, she is not a manager. She is an actress.
Or a singer?
A singer. A singer. Okay.
Is he a boss?
No, he is not a boss. He is a baseball player.
Is he a housewife?
No, he is not a housewife. He is a construction. Okay.
Yeah, here I have he's a carpenter. You could also say a construction worker. That's fine. Is she a teacher?
No, she is not a teacher. She is a house cleaner.
I have a housekeeper. Could be a housekeeper, house cleaner. That's fine. All right, now let's switch gears and go back to our regular verbs. So most of our verbs are going to work like this, like the verb to eat. where it looks like this in the conjugation. I eat, you eat, we eat, they eat, he eats, she eats, David eats. Let's practice with to buy.
I buy, you buy, we buy, they buy. He buys, she buys, David buys.
To cook.
I cook, you cook, we cook, they cook, he cooks, she cooks, David cooks.
To visit.
I visit, you visit, we visit, they visit. He visits, she visits, David visits.
To like.
I like, you like, we like, they like. He likes, she likes, David likes.
To listen.
I listen, you listen, we listen, they listen. He listens, she listens, David listens.
To live.
I live, you live, we live, they live. He lives, she lives, they lives.
To play.
I play, you play, we play, they play. He plays, she plays, David plays.
To travel.
I travel, you travel, we travel, they travel. He travels, she travels, David travels.
Right. So, a little review of the third person. This is where most of my students tend to struggle. So, my dad is an interesting man. He used to be an engineer, but now he is retired. He buys plane tickets and travels around the world. He cooks Southern food and likes to eat Mexican food often. He lives with his wife in Georgia for part of the year and he visits me frequently. He goes camping all the time. He is a musician and he plays the drums. He also listens to music all the time. So let's practice. Let's talk about your dad, Maria. Is your dad an interesting person?
Yes, my dad is an interesting person.
What does he do for work?
He is retired now.
Where does he travel?
He's traveled to New York last year.
Does he cook?
Yes, he cooks.
He cooks.
Cooks, yes.
What does he like to eat?
He likes to eat Mexican food.
Where does he live?
He lives in Denver.
How often does he visit you?
He lives with me.
Oh, there you go. Every day. Is he a musician?
No, he is not a musician.
And what kind of music does he listen to?
He listens pop music.
He listens
Listens
to.
to pop music.
What does he like to do for fun?
He likes to do for fun. Wow.
He likes to walk for fun? Okay.
He likes to walk. Yes.
All right. So we can add a little more detail by using the expression likes to, right? My dad likes to play drums. What does your dad like to do?
My dad likes to walk in the park.
What does your mom like to do?
My mom likes to cook. Okay.
What does your best friend like to do?
My best friend likes to do
Likes to?
likes to do hiking.
Likes to go hiking.
Okay, likes to go hiking.
What does your husband like to do?
My husband likes to do a carpenter or make furniture or
He likes to make furniture. Okay.
yes.
He likes to make furniture. Good. Very good. All right. Tell me about somebody else you know, Maria. I want you to practice the third person. So I don't know. Maybe you want to tell me about your best friend or somebody you work with, but try and tell me about somebody you know in as much detail as possible.
My best friend likes to ride horses. My coworker
Keep
likes.
going with your best friend. I want you to tell me about one person. So
Oh,
if
okay.
you're starting with your best person, tell me everything you look at all these options we have here,
Okay.
Maria. Tell me everything you can about your best friend.
Okay. And my best friend likes to play a guitar. My best friend likes to cook Mexican food. And my best friend likes to dance.
You don't
And
have to say everything with likes to, right? You could just say my best friend dances
ah,
to mix it up, to change,
okay, my best friends likes to talk on her phone. And she likes
So
to
like I said,
clean.
don't you keep saying likes to. You don't have to say likes to. You could say my best friend talks on the phone. Make
Okay. My best friend sings on the bar and karaoke.
okay, good.
My best friend sleeps a lot.
Okay.
She draw and paintings,
She draws and
draws and paintings,
paints.
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 Okay.
Okay, good. Very good. Very good. So we've been reviewing the simple present tense. Now let's take a look at these two different sentences, and I want you to tell me which one is correct. She flies a plane or she is flying a plane?
Mm, she's flying a plane.
Okay, well, they're actually both correct. it,
Um,
it depends on exactly what I want to say, okay? So one of these is the simple present, one is the present progressive. So, conversationally, it's going to depend on what the question is. So, if I ask the question, what is she doing? You're going to answer, she is flying a plane. If the question is in the simple present, what does she do for work? The answer is going to be, she flies planes.
okay.
They're both correct. It just depends on exactly what message we want to communicate. The present progressive is typically to talk about something that's happening right now or an ongoing project, versus the simple present we use to talk about routine or daily habits. So, again, conversationally, you should use the same tense as the question. So, if I ask you a question in the simple present, do you eat pizza? You should answer in the simple present. Yes, I eat pizza. If it's with the present progressive, what are you eating?
I
The
am
answer
eating.
also in the progressive. I am eating pizza. Does that make sense?
Yes,
All right. Let's look at a couple of more examples. So here we have the present progressive. What are you doing?
I am watching TV.
What is she doing?
She is walking her dog.
What do you do for fun?
I watch TV for fun.
What does she do in the morning?
She walks her dog.
Okay, so you can see on the left, these questions are about an activity that is happening right now. And on the right, they're more like routine questions, general questions, right? So let's go through this. Pay attention to the question and make sure you answer with the same tense. What does a dishwasher do?
Um, the dishwasher is washing dishes.
Okay, so you just answered with the progressive, but the question is in the simple present. It should be this:
A
a
dishwasher
dishwasher
wash dishes.
washes dishes,
Okay.
right? So the key indication, Maria, is if you look at the question with the verb do you see ing?
No.
Entonces en la respuesta no puede ir ing si no está en la pregunta.
Okay.
What is the boss doing?
And my boss doing giving the money. No, I don't know what is.
Okay, try again, but give me a full complete sentence.
My boss is giving his money.
Almost. The boss is paying the
Paying,
employees. But the way you said it, you could also say the boss is giving someone money. Está bien. What is the landscaper doing?
He's doing
Cuidado aquí, María, porque, mira, piensa bien antes de contestar, porque generalmente no vas a contestar con doing. La pregunta es qué está haciendo. Aquí la respuesta es está cortando. No está contestando, está haciendo. ¿Me entiendes?
the landscaper is cutting the grass.
Ahí está. Okay. We can also say he is mowing the lawn. Por eso la máquina se dice lawn mower.
Okay.
What is the housewife doing?
The housewife is talking on her phone.
Okay, good. Yeah. Here I have she's taking care of the family. She's actually doing a lot of things in this picture, right? She's talking on the phone. She's
Cooking, care of the
she's
kids.
holding her daughter, right? So in general, she's taking care of her family. What does a housekeeper do?
The housekeeper clean the houses.
Good. So, but the only problem here is tú contestaste con el progresivo, pero la pregunta no está en el progresivo.
No, it's cleans the houses, I said.
Es una pregunta generalizada. Mira la falta de la ing, ¿ok?
Okay.
What are they doing?
And they walking in the park.
Casi. They are walking in the park. What does a manager do?
The manager does provision or supervisor the employees.
Yeah, a manager manages the restaurant. What does Bob Ross do?
Bob does paint paint.
Intenta de nuevo. What does Bob Ross do?
Bob Ross does paint.
No, de nuevo. La pregunta es ¿qué hace? Pero es muy raro que vas a contestar ¿qué hace? ¿Qué es el verbo?
Okay, Bob Ross is paint.
Eso es el progresivo. Bueno, ni es el progresivo. No, no vas a poner el verbo be en una... aquí es la forma simple, pero no puede ir el verbo be. El verbo, María, es pintar. ¿Cómo se dice? Bob Ross pinta. Simple.
Bob Ross paints.
Eso. ¿Entiendes?
He paints, painting.
Sí, sí. What is she doing?
She's drawing.
What is Homer doing?
Homer is drinking.
Drinking beer. Yeah, good. What is Pablo Neruda doing? What does Pablo Neruda do?
Pablo Neruda writes.
Writes poetry. Good. What is Garfield doing?
Garfield is sleeping.
What are they doing?
They are playing.
They're playing a game. Good. What is she doing?
She's running.
What does Elvis do?
Elvis singing.
Try again. What does Elvis do?
Elvis thinks.
There we go. What are they doing?
They are playing baseball.
What is Eric Clapton doing?
Eric Clapton plays the guitar.
Try again. What is Eric Clapton doing?
Eric Clapton is playing the guitar.
What are you doing right now?
I am studying English.
What do you do on the weekends?
I rest. I rest.
Do you read any newspapers regularly?
No, I don't read any papers.
Are you watching any good TV programs?
I I am watching
Good.
series and Netflix.
What's it called?
What is I watch one is name is Club of Cuervos in English. I don't know what to say.
Games?
Yeah, yes.
What do you usually eat for breakfast?
I usually eat yogurt for breakfast.
Do you read before bed every night?
Sometimes I read before bed on the night.
Do you clean your house every week?
Yes, I clean my house every week.
Are you cleaning your house now?
No, I am not cleaning my house right now.
Are you learning to speak English?
Yes, I am learning to speak English.
Very good. All right, let's take a look at the possessive adjective our. For example, we have a dog. Our dog is white. We have two dogs. Our dogs are white. Follow this model, Maria. Read to me number one, the example.
We have a white dog. Our dog is white.
Good. Now number two.
We have a blue car. Our car is blue. We have a beautiful mom. Our mom is beautiful. We have a great job. Our job is great. We have nice friend. Our friend is nice. Are nice.
Good.
We have green shoes. Our shoes are green.
All right. Conversationally, our is going to correspond with your. Okay. For example, if I'm asking you a question like, do you and your family have a dog, or does your family have a dog? Here you can respond with we. Yes, we have a dog. The next question would be, what color is your dog? Pero ahora, como estoy preguntando por ti y tu familia, aquí vas a contestar con nuestro perro. ¿Me entiendes? Our dog is white. So let's practice like this, Maria. Thinking about you and your immediate family, or the people you live with. Tell me, do you have a pet?
Yes, we have a pet.
Describe your pets.
Our pet is white and black.
Do you have a house or an apartment?
We have a house.
Describe your home.
Our home is medium and is beautiful.
Do you have a TV?
Yes, we have a TV.
Describe your TV.
Our TV is big.
What are your favorite activities to do together?
We are.
So, for example, here you could say our favorite activities.
Our favorite activities is make is food, or in Spanish es carne asada. I don't know what it's in English.
Is to, okay, so to essentially to barbecue.
Barbecue, okay.
Okay. And what else? ¿Qué más? What else?
Our plays table games.
To play board games.
Board game.
In English, we say board games. Yeah, good. Okay, good. What are your top 3 favorite restaurants?
Our 3 favorite restaurant his name is Goodies Pizza on Golden Town.
Woody's Pizza.
Goodies Pizza. Goodies.
Woody's, not Goody. Woody.
Goodies.
There you go. Woody's Pizza. Ooh, I like Woody's. I haven't been to Woody's in a really long time, but yeah.
The Mariscos El Rey, Mexican food.
Okay.
Olive Garden,
Good. What are your favorite vacation destinations?
our favorite vacation destination is to travel to New York. I love New York. I go
Nice.
3 times.
Wow. Okay, cool. All right, let's go with our big numbers in English. Big numbers are simple because you just add thousands, right? 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, etc. In between, you just count normally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 1,025, 3,178. So let's practice with these numbers here, Maria. How much is the car?
$1,500.
Dollars.
Okay, dollars.
How much is the car?
$7,988.
How much is the SUV?
$6,379.
How much is the car?
$2,543.
How much is the van?
$2,495.
Okay, very good. You're doing great today, Maria. Let's talk about the difference between saber and conocer in English. If you look these words up in the dictionary, you'll probably find that they say to know, but this is not 100% accurate. Saber specifically means to know information or how to do something in English. For example, do you know my phone number?
Yes, I know your phone number.
Do you know how to do yoga?
Yes, I love yoga.
Okay. So here you would say, I know how to do yoga.
Okay.
So in English, we have to say how to. Do you know much about U.S. history?
No, I don't know much about the U.S. history.
I do not know. Tiene que decir todo. I do not know.
I don't know much about the
I don't
U.S.
know. Do not know. El verbo es no. Esta palabra que se escribe aquí, K-N-O-W, se pronuncia no. Igual que la palabra no, como negativa. Entonces, para decir yo no sé, tiene que decir do not para decir no. Y todavía tiene que poner el verbo no. I do not know.
I do not know much about the U.S. history.
Este verbo confunde a todo el mundo en la forma negativa. Pero es que tiene que decir las 3 palabras así. Do you know how to ride a bike?
Yes, I know how to ride a bike.
Do you know another language besides English or Spanish?
No, I do not know another language besides English or Spanish.
Do you know how to cook?
Yes, I know how to cook.
Do you know how to swim?
Yes, I know how to swim.
Do you know math?
Yes, I know math.
Do you know how to start a business?
No, I do not know how to start a business.
Do you know much about politics?
No, I do not know much about politics.
Okay. Conocer has actually many different uses in the English language. Directly, you can know a person. For example, do you know a famous person?
No, I don't know. No, it's not a famous person.
¿Ok? Pero si estamos hablando de conocer a una persona por la primera vez, tenemos que decir meet en inglés. To meet a person for the first time. For example, do you know the President of the United States?
No, I don't know the president personally, but I want to meet him.
Okay, let's practice. Do you know a good mechanic?
Yes, I know a good mechanic.
Do you know a skilled hairdresser?
Mm, yes, I know a good skilled hairdresser.
Do you know someone who teaches piano?
No, I don't know some who teach piano, but I want meet.
You want to meet someone?
Yes,
Yeah, okay. Who is a reliable plumber you know?
I don't know. I is a reliable plumber. No,
I want to change that actually. Do you know a trustworthy babysitter?
no, I don't know a trustworthy babysitter.
I do not know.
I don't know. No,
There we go.
a trustworthy babysitter.
Do you know any professional gardeners or landscapers?
Yes, I know professional gardens.
Do you know a good dentist in our area?
No, I don't know. No, no, a good dentist in my area.
Do you know a knowledgeable tutor for math?
No, I do not know. No, knowledge tutor for math.
Do you know a reliable pet sitter?
No, I don't know. No, a reliable pet system.
All right. Now, which one is correct here? If I wanted to say in English, ¿conoces Italia? Would you say, do you know Italy or have you been to Italy?
Mm. Have you been to Italy?
Very good. Okay, so this is a complete disconnection between English and Spanish here. So to ask a question like this, it's going to look like this. Have you been to Italy? To give a full, complete answer, yes, I have been to Italy, or no, I have not been to Italy. Let's practice here. Have you been to Europe?
No, I have not been to Europe.
Have you been to Florida?
No, I have not been to Florida.
Have you been to Washington, D.C.?
No, I have not been to Washington, D.C.
Have you been to New York?
Yes, I have been to New York.
Have you been to California?
Yes, I have been to California.
Okay. Now, conocer en el futuro, si quiero decir, por ejemplo, ¿dónde quieres o hay un lugar que quieres conocer este verano, right? In English here, we're going to have to say visit. For example, where do you want to visit next year?
I want to visit Seattle next year.
Good. We can also say go to, explore, or check out. So let's practice like this. Do you want to visit Europe?
Yes, I want to visit Europe.
Do you want to go to Florida?
Yes, I want to go to Florida.
That looks nice today, doesn't it?
Yes.
Do you want to explore Washington, D.C.?
Yes, I want to explore Washington, D.C.
Do you want to check out New York?
Yes, I want to check out New York.
Do you want to visit California?
Yes, I want to visit California.
All right. Maria, unfortunately, we can't do this activity here on Zoom. It just doesn't come across very good. But this is in the book. So when you come to this section in the book, I want you to look this up on YouTube and watch the commercial and follow along with the dialogue there, okay?
Okay.
All right, good. Now, you should know these be expressions where in Spanish you would use the verb tener, which is like saying to have, but in English we have to use the verb be, okay? For example, is he cold?
Yes, he is cold.
No, he is not cold. He is hot.
Yes.
Is she hot?
No, she is not hot. She is cold.
Is she thirsty?
Yes, she is thirsty.
Is she hungry?
Yes, she is hungry.
Is she sleepy?
No, she is not sleepy. She is energetic.
Energetic. Is he sleepy?
Yes, he is sleepy.
Is he in a hurry?
Yes, he is in a hurry.
Is he scared of snakes?
No, he is not scared of a snake.
Is she scared of snakes?
Yes, she is scared of a snake.
1 + 1 = 3, am I right?
No, you're not right.
You
You
are.
are not right.
1 + 1 = 2, am I right?
Yes, you are right.
Is she 20 years old?
No, she is not 20 years old.
Is she embarrassed?
No, she is not embarrassed.
She is pregnant. Are you cold?
No, I am not cold.
Are you thirsty?
Yes, I am thirsty.
Are you hungry?
Yes, I am hungry.
Are you hot?
No, I am not hot.
Are you sleepy?
No, I am not sleeping.
Are you in a hurry today?
Yes, I am in a hurry today.
Are you scared of snakes?
Yes, I am scared of snakes.
Are you always wrong?
No, I am not always wrong.
Are you always right?
No, I not always right.
How old are you?
I am 46 years old.
All right, let's take a look at something called an adverb. Un adverbio es algo interesante, nos ayuda a hablar con más detalle. Antes vamos a analizar esta palabra mente, porque mente solo significa en inglés mind. Por ejemplo, tengo unas ideas en mente, es decir, I have a few ideas in mind. Pero esta palabra mente se puede agregar a un adjetivo para volverla adverbio. So, mente es lo que se llama un sufijo, a suffix. En inglés usamos el sufijo li, L-Y. Por ejemplo, el ejemplo aquí es fácilmente. Bueno, tú sabes que fácil en inglés se dice easy. Fácilmente se dice easily. Por ejemplo, yo frío huevos fácilmente. I fry eggs easily. Los adverbios son palabras descriptivas que nos ayudan a describir una actividad. Contesten la pregunta cómo o cuándo se hace algo. Y se ven así, son cognados, son casi iguales que la palabra en español generalmente. Entonces repite, easily,
Easily,
usually,
usually,
constantly,
constantly,
completely,
completely,
definitely,
definitely,
frequently,
frequently,
rarely,
rarely,
unfortunately.
unfortunately.
Ahora, cuidado con estos. Currently,
Currently,
actually.
actually.
Tenemos la palabra. Uy. Tenemos la palabra actualmente que se ve como actually, pero no significa actually. Eso es una idea de lo que se llama un cognado falso. Entonces, actualmente realmente se dice currently y actually significa realmente. Cuidado con estos. Read these examples to me, Maria.
I can easily lift 4 pounds.
40 pounds.
4 pounds.
40. 40. No
40, 40 pounds. You usually drive to school. Some of my students constantly talk during class. My weekend is completely full of activities. My students definitely know how to speak English. I visit my grandpa frequently. It rarely rains in the summer. Unfortunately, I can't hang out with you tonight. My friends currently live in Green Valley Ranch. I think the Broncos are actually going to win the Super Bowl next year.
All right, very good.
Do well.
All right, so let's practice. I want you to use each one of these words one time. So tell me something you can do easily.
I'm I make report easily.
Usually,
I usually eat yogurt for breakfast.
constantly,
Mm, I constantly eat junk food.
completely.
I completed my report this morning.
No, eso es el verbo. Tú estás usando el verbo completar, pero
Okay.
aquí tiene que usar completamente.
Mm, mm, I hate completely the politics.
I completely hate politics. Very good. I like that one. Good one. I completely hate politics. Me too. All right, definitely.
Definitely, I I need learn English.
Frequently,
Um, Frequently, I walk on the park.
rarely,
Rarely, mm, I travel.
unfortunately,
Unfortunately, I mm, unfortunately, I cannot. I can't go to the vacation this year.
currently,
Currently, I study English.
actually.
Actually, I want to speak English very well.
All right, very good, Maria. So let's talk about buying a car in the United States. So read this to me.
I can be difficult to find the perfect car in the United States. You need to make many important decisions. Here are some suggestions to help you buy a car in the United States. First, it is always a good idea to make a list of what you want in a car. You need to think about the cars: appearance, safety, reliability, size, comfort, fuel, efficiency, cost, result, value, and current mileage. Then think about what aspects are most important to you. After, you need to determine how much you can spend. Do you need a car loan? What can you afford? Cars are terrible investments and usually lose value when you buy them. So try to avoid loans if possible. The fun part comes next. Start looking. You can look online at places like Craigslist,
Craigslist.com.
.com, yes, or go in person to the dealerships. When you go to the dealership, try to go once who's to look. People that sell cars can be aggressive and can try to convince you buy a car that you don't really want. Also, if you walk away, they usually offer to lower the price. When you find the car that you want to buy, you can
Negotiate.
negotiate. If you buy used car, take it to your mechanic for an inspection before buying it. You can also check Carfax.com to get a full report on the car's history. And the final step is to sign a contract and pay for the car. If you buy a used car from a person and not the dealer, you need to pay in either cash or with cashier's check, which is a special kind of check you can get from your bank. Make sure to sign the bill of sale and get the title transfer in your name.
All right, so you have to be careful of these used car dealers, like this guy that says, I just so happen to have the perfect car for you on my lot right now. And look at the car. It says it's perfect for everybody. I see some very big problems with this car, right? First of all, there's no such thing as a car that's perfect for everyone, right? Everybody has their own unique needs and interests.
No.
Next, this car says it's a Porsche. It has the symbol for a Ferrari on it. And I think it's like a Chevrolet or a Chrysler. It's neither one of those cars. So let's take a look at a dialogue for buying a car. So for example, hi, how can I help you?
I need to buy a car.
Great, what kind do you want?
I want the used, let's say, sub.
And in English, we say the acronym like this, SUV.
SUV. Okay.
Here's a used Jeep Cherokee.
How much is it?
It is $6,500.
What year is it?
It's a 2005.
Are there any problems?
No, there are not any problems.
Is it four-wheel drive?
Yes, it is four-wheel drive.
Can I take it to my mechanic?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Everything looks good.
Okay, it's $6,500.
I can pay you, say, 6,000.
Okay, that works.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy your new car. Okay, so that's obviously a simplified conversation, but that's kind of what it looks like. So these are some of your options when it comes to buying a car. You might get a car, a truck, a van, or an SUV. Then we have cars here in Colorado that might be important, like four-wheel drive if you go up to the mountains a lot. Down in town, you can either have a rear wheel or a front wheel drive vehicle. Here in Colorado, which is better, rear wheel or front wheel?
Real wheel.
Here in Colorado, it's better to have front wheel.
Front wheel?
Front wheel, yeah, because when it snows, front wheel will pull your car and rear wheel will push your car. So if it's pushing in the snow, it might cause you to spin out. So it's always much better in Colorado to have front wheel drive.
Okay.
Some common problems you have to be careful of when you're shopping for a car is an oil leak or hail damage. And then you might buy a car that's manual or automatic. So let's pretend that you're going to go shopping for a car, Maria. Hi, how can I help you?
I want to buy a car.
Okay, very good. What kind of car are you looking for?
I want a small car.
A small car? Okay. Well, let's see here. I've got this sedan. It's a Nissan Altima. And I also have a Ford Mustang. Do either one of these look good to you?
I will look the Nissan. please.
Oh, okay, very good. So here I have a 2013 Nissan Altima. It's $9,874.
Okay. I can say I can get this car with my mechanic.
Can I take it to my mechanic?
Can I take him to my mechanic?
Yeah, that should be fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Everything looks good. I want to buy this car.
Okay, sounds good. Well, it's $9,874.
Mm, I have only 9,000. Is fine for you?
9,000. Yeah, I think I can do that for you. That's okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right, good. Well, enjoy your new car.
Thank you.
Very good. All right, real quick before we go, let's take a look at these personality descriptions. So, for example, Santa is nice, the Grinch is mean. That person is polite, that person is rude. Willy Wonka is interesting, the guy on the right is boring. Lisa is smart, Homer is dumb. Mother Teresa is humble, Jay-Z is conceited. That's it for lesson number 3.